love me. XOX.
Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. In honor of Valentine's Day, I want to do something special for the collective, and I always say self-love is the best love. So right now is a moment to cherish yourself, value yourself, and make you aware of what's beautiful about you. So here we have three pastries and a Kate Spade bowl feeling thing because they didn't have a fourth one. But pick a donut, okay? A plush donut. These are so cute. Look at it. But pick a donut, and we're gonna get into what makes you beautiful today. Now, Webster's Dictionary. This could be about this could be referring to your aesthetic. People find your aesthetic to be very beautiful. They could find your aesthetic to be very beautiful. Something that is pleasing to their senses and their mind. So happy Valentine's Day. There's a 25% off discount on everything over at Cosmic Intelligence. That is our spiritual community shop. All of the proceeds again go back to Divas Can Manifest. You can read about our mission statement, our purpose, and our core values over on Instagram. You can also sign up for our newsletter. We're currently putting out our newsletter twice a month for full moon and new moon activations. You can find the links to everything down below. So make sure you sign up. Check out Cosmic Intelligence. Treat yourself to a special gift, as well as becoming a donor with Divas Can Manifest. I love you so much, and I'll see you in your pile. Bye. Hi, Pal 1. Welcome to your selection. So let's get into it. What makes you beautiful? We're going to start with some archetypes, and I'll put this pink squiggly frosting donut off to the side. So let's get into it. What makes you beautiful? Pile 1, okay? Happy Valentine's Day. Don't forget that everything is 25% off over at Cosmic Intelligence. So you guys might want to check that out this weekend before the discount goes off on Monday. Treat yourself to something nice and become a donor. Okay? So let's get into it. Rescuer, okay. Beautiful. Okay, so I feel like what makes you beautiful, Power 1, is that you always, some of you guys may work in like some type of emergency response or crisis helpline. Some of you guys may work with people with psychiatric or traumatic experiences. But you are people's strength. I'm hearing something about you. You were this person's strength, or you were people come to you for strength. There's a lot of people relying on you, is what I'm hearing. You always provide that support to other people when they cannot support themselves. I'm hearing you act out of love with no expectation of return. Okay. I'm hearing something about a boating experience. I'm getting that if you are a female gender, I feel that you have something about you wearing a long dark hair, long black hair, or a blunt cut. Somebody's name starts with the letter S. So somebody has been very needy of you, okay? Maybe this is why you are just, somebody with an addiction. Something about you may work in rehabilitation. I'm also getting that you have this person. I'm hearing somebody, there was a situation perhaps, okay, or this may be multiple things, multiple experiences where people have had some addictions that have been harmful to themselves. These people have had a pattern of behavior, okay, where they're actually taking actions in their work, taking actions towards something and lacking integrity and honesty. Something where you have been rescuing people who have no authority over their inner spirit. These people have no self-control. These people are so totally dystonic and Like, they might literally have psychiatric issues, behavioral health issues, mental health issues, whatever. But these people that you have been supporting, you've known not to like have any expectations of them. You've known, like, you've done things without expecting any type of payment, return. It's like, what makes you very beautiful is that you chose love. Something about you, you support people when they're going through an emotional crisis, or they're something emotional crisis, or quite literally emergencies, because of their own addictions. They put themselves at risk. It's something about people that you support where you know not to expect anything from them. And most people, like, what makes you beautiful is that, like, most people are not this kind of selfless, loving person. A lot of people won't help you or support you unless they can get something in return, right? When they can get something out of the deal, right? But what makes you so beautiful is that you are doing this without no expectations. Okay? You're doing these without getting anything out of it. You're doing that. You know what I mean? I'm hearing something about you have a very big heart, and this is what makes you very beautiful. Okay? We have the magical child. Okay, and let's get one more. What makes you beautiful, Power One? What makes you beautiful, Power One? We have the storyteller. Okay. So something about this person, I'm hearing that this person is like a pathological liar. Someone here is a pathological liar, or they are they're quite literally a psychopath, or excuse me, someone here is a psychopath. No, I think it's a sociopath. Whichever one that kind of disregards people, okay? Someone here, they could be disregarding. There's a couple things going on. So it might be, like I said, there's some underlying, like, personality disorders some of these people have had. Some of these people literally have drug addictions, or they're addicted to lying, okay? Pathological liars, okay? This person literally makes up the craziest stories. Okay, something about them, they're a Gemini, Cancer. Like, something about them, they're a Gemini. Somebody's name is it starts with a K, or a Kyrion. I'm also getting somebody's name that starts with the letter LTR. I'm hearing somebody in this situation has made up a complete, like, this is somebody that you may have rescued, and this person has made up a complete lie. Okay, but we're not gonna get into that because we want to keep it about you, Power One. Okay, I'm getting that, you know, a lot of people have seen so much beauty in you most recently, especially as they realize that this person has just been, like, addicted to you, obsessed with, like, making up stories about you, and they have literally told, like, a big lie that has caused, like, a lot of severe consequences. Somebody's name that starts with the letter S. This person is like a child or something like that. You have been very supportive of this person. Something, I don't know, something where someone is younger than you perhaps. And you've been, like, very supportive of this person. This person, and then we have a Scorpio energy wanting to pop out. Okay, what makes you beautiful? This might, like I said, this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces watching you, or this could be, yeah, like a water sign or a earth sign. Okay, so I definitely feel like with this, what makes you beautiful, Power One, I feel like especially people are noticing that you have had, like, people who have, like, been very twisted and manipulative. Something about your relationship with this person may have been taboo, okay? Or it's something where people may have, like, a frowned upon it, or would judge a relationship that you've had as well, okay? And I'm hearing that you guys have a very complex relationship. This involves intimacy. This is involving, you know, being with someone in that way. A lot of people may see your like something about you that is beautiful is actually like the taboos that you kind of embrace. Like something where you are doing something that may be certain cultures and certain religious groups would see this as forbidding discussions. Like something that you're doing that's beautiful, it involves a prohibited or restricted, is prohibited or restricted by some type of social customs. Okay? You and someone, you met this person, I don't know, something where you were support to this person and you met them under an addiction. This person was, I'm hearing that they've had an addictive pattern of behavior to lie, steal, cheat, make up stories, right? This person has been so totally depressed, pessimistic, disbelieving, not having energy and action for their own growth, and you have been there supporting this person's ability to take action. I don't know, you guys they've been doing something while trying to face an addiction, and you helped this person, you supported them and were strength to help them through an addiction. Something where this could be a sex addiction, or it could involve drugs, or it could involve some other type of codependency that may be restricted by a social custom. Something where there is prohibition involved, okay? Something where your law says that you can't do it, okay? That's what I feel. Something where what makes you beautiful is that, like, in this situation of, like, maybe even breaking the law, something that you done. I'm also hearing something that may be done. I don't know. I'm not that, like, a witch, but, like, something where it may involve, like, a clan of witches, something occult related. Some people see that this is, like, or something about your mysticism. It could be, restricted by social and religious customs. So this makes you, I'm also getting, like, something that you're doing that makes you beautiful. For, like, I'm hearing something where people are seeing that this actually offers support. This actually helps you break free. This actually, like, is a moment to see the sacred beauty in this situation. I'm hearing something where you have, like, learned the sacred beauty in this thing where that may be taboo or prohibited in some type of way. I'm getting that something about you and this person, because of their addictions, they are quick to, like, their addictions are psychiatric issues. They are quick to inflame and enrage. This person may have anger issues, quite literally, or they're someone that has, like, a very weak conscience that kind of makes them very psychopathic. I also feel like it's because they have not had any authority over their inner spirit. They have not had any control over their behavior and what they do. And to get this, they could be very manipulative in trying to get another dose of this addiction. For some of you guys, they're addicted to your intimacy, okay? And this person, they will do anything and say anything to get back with you in that way. I'm also hearing that some of them, they have, they've been out exploring their options, but they realize that the one that they're addicted to is you. I'm getting that something where you may have a lot of jealous people, okay? Something where some of these people, they see that, like, what makes you beautiful low key is, like, that people are jealous of you because of how beautiful you are, okay? Because of something that you dominate. There's a lot of people jealous of you for something that you dominate. And I just saw 14 on the clock. Hello. Okay. Something about you. They like, oh, you kind of controlling. You kind of controlling, because some of these people like to be dominated. Some of these people, they like to, like, be submissive. Some of them. Okay. But I'm also getting that there may be one person looking at you and they see that, like, the beauty in your relationship is what I'm hearing. Something where they're seeing the beauty in that, like, you have helped them overcome an addiction. You rescued them. and you didn't expect anything, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And I'm hearing that this is like something where you guys got to like explore your subconscious minds a lot more, and you were learning the like dark undercurrents of your relationship, maybe, you know, born from your own addictions as well. And I'm hearing that if, especially like something where you were, you know, the beauty in the situation was that you may have been doing something taboo or prohibited, but it was actually like an act of love and strength and support. Okay, that's what makes it so beautiful, Power One. I love that. Yeah, like your community. Oh my God. I'm hearing that your community is so beautiful, Power One. You have literally you've been attracting and manifesting and aligning with kindred souls and a lot of mental connections and cognitive connections. A lot of you guys have been you've been aligning and manifesting peaceful relationships. You've been aligning and manifesting relationships and people that support you, that praise you, that tell you to keep going, that support you. And you ended up making this person, like, I'm hearing something about you. What makes you beautiful is that you created a community for yourself. You created a community and a sense of support and being there for one another in this relationship that may have just started out as an act of love. Okay, something that, or it may have just started out as something taboo or prohibited, and you brought a very light, like you brought an enlightened perspective around this, or you've literally you know, you believe in community, you believe in supporting, and you believe like that if you guys fell under these circumstances together, that you, like, anything was meant to happen in this situation, something beautiful was meant to happen in this situation. Seeing the sacred beauty in something that may have been, that had a darker undercurrent, like maybe dealing with addictions and crimes or something taboo, that you were able to, like, you're able to help people understand that this is actually like it's actually a sacred mirror. It's actually a sacred, beautiful experience. That's so nice. About one. Okay, I love that. What is beautiful about you? Okay, perception. I'm also getting that you had to, there were people in your community, especially with Scorpio's energy. There were people in your community that have been very jealous of you, and you have been under the illusion of their support. Okay, somebody, I'm getting Aries energy a lot and a Capricorn energy. I'm getting that a lot of people, you have, because of how you explore the subconscious, you're able to tell that these people literally have, like, kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier, some people in your community, something about you, you dominate your community. And more often than not, people love you because of how you just act with love, right? I'm hearing that you're always acting with love, giving people, you know, supporting people, sharing, being very generous. And I'm hearing that now you're actually getting very celebrated, okay? But something about you, you learned, you know, especially with this perception, even people that celebrate you could still be hiding mood swings towards you. I'm hearing that you have had a lot of even friends that have been, they're celebrating you, been there, at your gatherings, bringing you gifts, bringing you money, right? People who praise you openly, right? Because, well, you're a star, right? That's what makes you so beautiful, Power One. But you have learned that these people could be still there, you know, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. A lot of people have been very jealous of you in this community. Okay, somebody's name that starts with the letter P. Okay, I'm hearing that you haven't, I'm hearing something about you have to challenge your perception. You have been in your own little world. I'm hearing that you're getting celebrated and honored. And people, you know, these people, these jealous people in the community, I'm hearing that some of them, they're just like, there. Some of them, they're not seen. They're not, you are not even aware that they exist. Some of them, you didn't even realize that this person existed. Okay, and that's not good. Or you barely acknowledge these people's presence. Okay, and or maybe you never really like I'm hearing that something about you, these people, you've never even really hung out with them or said anything to them. And because they have been in this community, right? It's something about a small community, or everybody know everybody kind of, or like it's a party scene or something like that. This person has been in the community making up a lot of different lies so that people could stop celebrating you. Okay? That the biggest thing that you learn is beautiful. Like, people are going to celebrate you because of how beautiful and talented you are. But I feel that a lot of this is just people will do that because it's, well, they can't negate. There's no denial. There's no denying. It's incontrovertible that you are the best, okay? That you're dominating this, right? So people will literally get around because you are the center of attention. People will literally get around and start making up the craziest of stories, friends. Okay, I'm hearing the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces may have been around making up stories in the community, and it's because they cannot control it, right? I'm hearing this might have been somebody that you rescued, or somebody that you, that was still, they may have still been celebrating you, coming around you, but they really were jealous and controlling, okay? Somebody's name that starts with the letter A. I'm hearing bosses at work as well. People that you were loyal to is what I'm hearing, okay? Let's get your affirmations. I am worthy of all of the good that exists in this day. I am ready to receive everything I've worked for. My actions continuously manifest everything I've dreamed of. Yes. Your actions, what makes you beautiful, Power One, is that how you manifested everything was because, people can see that your actions that you take continuously help you expand and move beyond your own codependencies of needing these other people. Maybe you needed someone else, right? But I'm really saying that, like, everything that you exist in your reality are because of actions that you've taken for yourself. That's what makes you beautiful. What makes you beautiful is, like, finding worthiness and having confidence within yourself to take those actions to manifest everything that you dreamed of. I mean, that you're literally, like, people are seeing that because you overcame your own codependencies, and you started to see the sacred beauty in something that you were doing that may have been prohibited or taboo, that you've been able to overcome this situation where someone destroys something for you because they wanted to make up a story about you. And I'm hearing the sacrifice that you had to take to challenge your perception. It took a lot of adaptation, or something where it felt like you had to hunt down this person because they were so hidden in your community, or they were so like a very slick and sly. This person, their name starts with letter P or letter M, J, R. You had to, like, you realize that this person, even if they've never had a conversation with you, you were like, who is this person literally making up stories and trying to, like, taint people's perception of me and my community so they stop celebrating me. I'm also getting that some other people, I'm hearing, if this is a relationship, this person, you supported someone through an addiction, okay, and this person has just literally had no inner spirit whatsoever, and you rescued this person, and now they're seeing that you are literally a community center or something like that. They see that you are this person who offers support to people, and you don't expect anything in return because of how you've, like, manifested your dreams like this, something like that. Like how you had to do the same thing, right? How you've had to rely on people. Some of you guys, you have literally been rescued multiple times as well. I'm hearing something where people have helped you survive. I'm hearing acts of love, that were extended to you, and how you survived or something like that. I'm hearing you rose, you resurrected and rose like a phoenix from the ashes, okay? Because someone tried to destroy your life with a story that they made up, okay? So, you've been very beautiful in seeing the beauty in all of this and continuously taking those actions to manifest your dreams, okay? You believe that you were worthy even when this community of people stopped celebrating you because they started to believe this lie, okay, that this person was saying. that what they were just literally like because they were literally a pathological liar and addicted and obsessed with you, they could not stop themselves. I'm hearing someone's name is Phoenix. Okay, I'm hearing like this person literally could not control themselves. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. What makes you beautiful, right? Your creative and inspired energy. That's what makes you beautiful. Your charm, your delight, right? You have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So, you know, this person who has an addiction, I definitely see that you have evolved, okay? You have, someone is watching you evolve and they think you look real good. This person, they're going to come in, but they're still not going to have this authority over their inner spirits, okay? There still is no spiritual new beginning with them. This person is still working through something on on a subconscious level while you evolve, is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's see, what do you need to know about your evolution, Pile 1? And then we'll wrap because I don't want to get too long. Yeah, this person is not what you evolving, because, and I'm hearing that this person, they end up being not what you wanted, or you became disillusioned with this person because I'm hearing that you had this wish for it to be an act of love. You had this, I'm getting that you did do that with the Queen of Wands. You know, you did help, you know, provide strength and support to this person in a crisis. I mean, and I don't feel like, but I feel like something where, clarifying the Ace of Wands, I'm hearing that this person, they saw you standing out. They saw you standing out in a community, and they hated the fact that you stood out. Okay, the Chariot in the reverse. We have Justice in the upright position. Now I definitely feel like, you know, all is fair. You've come into balance around this, and that they were just not what you wanted. A Virgo is what I'm hearing, or a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, a Leo. I'm getting that these people, I'm hearing that their wishes are not fulfilled. So this, you know, if there's no spiritual new beginning with people, you know, they're still working through their perception of you or something that's going on on a subconscious level. And at this time, I don't see them fulfilling. You're not going to get what you want out of this situation right now. I feel like this person is still, I'm hearing that they're still becoming disillusioned with something. They're still becoming disillusioned with this person that they thought was like their wish fulfillment. Because this person, I'm hearing, if their name starts with the letter P, they definitely, like, there's this, I'm hearing that this may have been one of their exes, or maybe you were new to a community, and this person, I'm hearing that you literally just did not know this person existed, and this person has been making up stories and lies. I feel like for some of them, they were involved, they're a third party or something like that, and they were, this person, they have been in the process of becoming disillusioned with this. You know, they had to challenge their perception of this person after they realized that this person, like, some of them, they're like, wait, that wasn't real. The story that you made up about Power One wasn't real. And they're like, no, it was not. They're like, now they're coming into, like, they're having a disillusionment. They're having like a tower. A lot of them are having a tower. Some of them, I'm hearing that they're like, oh my God, this situation got so out of control. And a lot of them, I mean, you are maybe even getting frustrated with how long this is taking for this person to come into the realization that this person has been making up a whole big lie about you in this community. I'm hearing a Virgo. Okay, something where this person, you, like, they are realizing that this person that they thought was like their wish fulfillment, or they like maybe another option here, or their ex, they are seeing that this person literally made up a whole false story. And they were just like, that was fake. Like, and this brought, like, you, I'm hearing the truth came out, or maybe you exposed this person, and that they were just trying to be manipulative to stop you from getting support in this community. Child, that's crazy. And now I'm hearing that your community just like loves you and thinks that you're so beautiful. They celebrate you. I'm hearing that you get rewarded all the time. And this person was just like in the community, like falling by the wayside, not making anything, not getting like chosen, not getting noticed, acknowledged for their talent, skills, and gifts. Because you are the Queen of Wands and they're the Nine of Cups reversed. We have dedication, action, and momentum. Okay, that's beautiful. And let's get your healing mantra as well, and then we'll wrap, friends. What makes you beautiful is that you were loyal the whole time, that you were true the whole time, and this person tried to twist up a story to make it seem like you was being deceitful. Okay, especially if this involves something taboo or prohibited, they easily could paint a picture of you as negative or something like that. I'm getting that something around you guys are staying dedicated to each other. Something around you you are staying dedicated to this person because you guys have been releasing a lot of the subconscious fears and addictive behaviors as well, like we went back to before. Okay. Pile 1. Invoking self-realization. What did I say? Like something where there was a lot of realization. There was a lot of realization that this person, for one, they made up this whole entire story about you that got completely out of hand and tried to take your reputation in this community because they didn't want you to get celebrated. Everybody is having a tower and like a disillusion of this person that they thought was like, you know, angelic, or they thought was great, right? And now they're like, wait, that person was literally just like a pathological liar that was obsessed and jealous with Power 1. And they're having to question everything that they thought that they knew in their reality, right? Each breath confirms how awake I already am. You're awake under the circumstances, right? It's letting you know that something, something has not been, there's an L here. Each breath that you breathe in this body, in this reality, confirms how awake I already am. This process of you becoming disillusioned with some of these options because they have literally been addicts and they haven't had any control over their inner spirit, and this is why they haven't been able to evolve with you. This is why, there hasn't been no spiritual new beginning. It's because this person is still still taking those addictive behaviors that have been harming the connection. Okay, that's what I'm saying right now about what makes you beautiful. Wow, Part 1. So many other people took over your reading, but how you handled the situation and got the truth out anyway and manifested, and you're still like I'm hearing you manifested everything, is like showing people like that you were loyal, that you were righteous the whole time. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, happy Valentine's Day. Cosmic Intelligence is having a 25% off sale through the weekend. Treat yourself to something nice. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your selection. So you chose the pink frosting donut with the heart shape. So like let's hop on into it. What makes you beautiful, Pal 2? I feel like what makes you beautiful is that like you quite literally know how to appeal to aesthetics. So you know how to wear your hair that's aesthetically pleasing. You know how to wear you know how to smell aesthetically pleasing. Like you know that people are going to be drawn to you because of like, your scented, how good you smell. So some of you guys have a very intense self-care, hygiene routine, maintenance routine. A lot of people are saying that's how you stay beautiful and stay appealing. I'm also getting that something about you have like a very aesthetically pleasing body type as well. So of course the body type that is more commonly desired. I'm hearing something about you quite literally. Maybe some of you guys are like into desirability politics, or you're into like beauty standards and studying like beauty trends and stuff like that. I also feel like what makes you beautiful is that like you guys have like a doll-like face is what I'm hearing. You have a very beautiful face, and something about your eyelashes and your lips, and like your skin is like very clear and glass-like, and the way that you wear your clothes, and you know how to style your body type very well. So you definitely are like just like aesthetically beautiful. People would just like commonly be like, that's a beautiful person. Anybody would love them, type of thing. Okay, but I'm also getting that something where what makes you beautiful, Power 2, is that you've been on like an aim, or you had like a mission. Some of you guys have been writing you've been writing or reviewing your mission statements, and you like remember why you're starting. You remember the cause that you have been fighting for. A lot of people see that the cause that you're fighting for is very beautiful. I'm also saying that people find that you have transcended you've transcended like your own selfish aims around a cause and have been dedicated to it. They see that what makes you beautiful is that you have learned a lot of hard lessons from using your sensuality inappropriately, and you have maybe healed your relationship with your body, and maybe healed your body, something where you may have gone on a body transformation, or the way that you care for your body shows your relationship with it. And something about you being very in control and very liberated in your sensual movement and sensual touch. What makes you beautiful, Pal 2, is that you have freed yourself from like inappropriate attachments to money and power, and that your cause and your dedication to the cause, your aims are so benevolent, and people see that is very beautiful. Your purpose is very beautiful. What makes you beautiful, Power 2? We have the engineer. We have the alchemist. What makes you beautiful, Power 2? We have the divine child. And we have the seeker. I'm getting that what makes you beautiful is that you give people a lot of different, you help people think outside of the box as it comes, like, to help them resolve dilemmas in their life. Something about they find that this is very beautiful, how you're always helping people solve their problems. Some of you guys may be consultants. I also feel like what makes you beautiful is that you're very creative, and they feel like you have the way that what makes you beautiful. I was like, this is so confirming. What makes you beautiful is that you are like this grounded and practical and tactile creative expression, and like it's like you're very tapped into your creativity and very in flow with your creativity, but you have also like been very grounded and practical, responsible, and I'm hearing logical, and conducting like an analysis, and budgeting and performing your analysis too. And this is showing just like how you have like how smart you are. Okay, that's what makes you so beautiful, your mind and your out of the box way of helping people solve their problems and your own problems. I find that there is like, people find your wisdom to be very beautiful as well, and that although you may be getting older, you still remain youthful in your body, mind, and spirit. Like I was getting to some of you guys, you have a very beautiful hygiene routine, self-care routine, and it helps you they like, people like think that you're young, or they think like they see that you look very young, and that you don't look aged in your body, and that you have like, I'm hearing that like when people find out your age, they see you with fresh eyes, and they see you as someone who is like devoted to like lifelong learning and looking for more wisdom, looking for more knowledge. Some people think that like that you have not had you have not had any attachment to like money and power. You just keep seeking information. You just want more money. You want more freedom. You want more knowledge that sets you free. They want more truth that sets you free. And they see this as very beautiful. What makes you beautiful is that you're able to see where people are deficient. You're able to understand people acting out of a poor, like acting from like a deficient like roots, acting from like being very basic or at the lowest aspects. I'm hearing that a lot of people have been like, if you've like had to alchemize yourself over like conflicts and things that were unjust to you, it's because a lot of these people have been motivated by something very like at the lowest levels of something. Like they were very predictable, conventional, and mundane in their motive, and you were able to like sense that right away, because you have so many like conventional experiences of this perhaps, and the way that you have like already transformed those, like transformed and conquered those past cycles where people were like very basic and mundane and very like acting out of their just like of course you're jealous, of course you're a hater, of course you are lacking security, stability, and a self-image, of course you can't survive, right? Of course like you are not like, of course you are a jealous ex-partner, like of course you're just like this predictable thing that I can like quite literally predict, right? But these things that you like, I'm also getting that what makes you beautiful is that although you may come into like, you get all this wisdom, you have all this wisdom from running into like, some people see like your karmic loops as very beautiful. They see that you get wisdom from like these situations that you've had to transform, people being very basic and very like at the lowest aspects of what could have possibly exist in that timeline, if that makes sense. And you transform it because you got like, you draw on your golden wisdom and resolve your own dilemma around it, right? So that is like, I'm also getting that you kind of balance it each time though. Like the way that, what's beautiful about you, this is crazy, is that like you're still able to see, like even though you're so used to like people's stereotypical, predictable, and conventional behavior, it's always a new way of looking at it. So you get even more wisdom, right? We have the Chariot. Your determination is beautiful to achieve and to overcome your challenges, especially like something where you guys have been having, you have to alchemize yourself over something by and not dwell in the past, and they see you making continuous progress in life because you keep expanding your knowledge, you keep getting more information, you keep learning and growing. And especially some of you guys are still learning, like you've outgrown certain things and progressed past these basic people, and got your golden wisdom, and now you stand up to new challenges, and you've been overcoming the ups and downs of life. Some of these people have been watching you overcome like a lot of different ups and downs in your life, and they see that you have, constantly, you've been so talented at designing your solutions for when things don't go your way, right? Some of them, they see that you, they see the beauty in some of your, like, if you're here for Power Ones, they see the beauty in, like, your relationships, okay, and how they are unconventional relationships, and they see that they actually, they actually end up being something very intimate and very, they give you, they end up sharing a lot of wisdom, okay? So they see your strength as very beautiful power too. Okay, people see. We have release ritual. So yeah, there's definitely something where you may have been dwelling in the past. So you definitely should like release something around this person. I'm getting something where emails were exchanged or letters were exchanged, or hearing throwing away memories and letters and moving on to get more truth from something that was painful to release. They see that you were able to release something by invoking your wisdom. Okay, you were able to release the negative emotions that were blocking your manifestation, blocking you from feeling good and secure, right? I feel like some people are seeing like your eternal child. They're seeing your inner child as well, and they see that you've been growing up and trying to be responsible, but there is some self-sabotaging behaviors where you need to address like your own inability to grow up and be responsible, and this may be attached to you dwelling in the past, and that you still aren't over it, and you're still trying to release the emotional disturbance as well. So let's get your affirmation. What makes you beautiful, power too? I'm hearing somebody where someone chose someone else over you. Okay, you need to release, like, release them. Okay. I embrace change because everything that is happening to me is right for me, even if at first I don't realize it. Yeah, something where you had been attached to something that you did not realize, wasn't for you. Okay, you were attached to something that you didn't realize wasn't for you, and now you have been seeing the situation with fresh eyes, and you've enhanced your virtue because you're learning that the reason why this change is you're experiencing this change, or you're realizing that something wasn't for you, is actually going to enhance your life. It's actually going to enhance, like, it's actually going to make your life better, because you are removing this unfulfilling thing from your environment, from blocking you from moving on. I also feel like, the way people have seen you, the way they've seen you gracefully adapt to this change actually enhance your virtues. They see that you have stayed committed and dedicated to your long-term values, and that they see that this was like your long-term thinking, and that you've kept a spiritual conviction, and you're realizing that the people or the things that weren't for you just did not have spiritual conviction, that just did not have the same kind of value and lifestyle as you. So I feel like people are real, like, what makes you beautiful is that, like, something where they're noticing some type of naivete or childlike irresponsibility within you, right? Or you're just like, you being awakened, or you being matured in a rejection, or you getting you becoming mature and adapting through a change where you had no choice, right? They see what's beautiful about you is getting the wisdom from the things that you did not realize were before, right? Realizations. Okay. And that, like, you having those realizations in the past led to you having a lot of wisdom, right? So what's beautiful about you, pal, too? Okay, we have impasse. Okay. Yeah, so you're realizing that, like, something that you have been attached to, you have been releasing something where you've been at a destructive impasse with somebody who may have had a hard time choosing between you and someone else. I'm also hearing, like, their indecision is a decision, okay? Somewhere where this person has, there's been no movement or no progress in a situation, and you have to continue on with your progress in your life, right? Release their option, delete their messages. There will be no more messages with this person. There will be no more phone calls with this person. There will be no more fun memories and photographs to look at. There will be no more of this timeline with this person, because there's nothing else for you to learn here. You have to keep seeking more truth and wisdom, okay? So that you can resolve a dilemma for yourself, right? Okay, if these people are not helping you to resolve their dilemma, then that means that it's something that you need to release, okay? What makes you beautiful, pal, too? What makes you beautiful, pal, too? We have focus, transition, application. Yes. So amplification. So a lot of you, people are seeing an amplification that is happening. They're seeing that you have been enhancing. You have been enhancing your virtues. You have been enhancing your energies to resolving a dilemma in your life. Okay. They see that you enhancing your creative energies, or that you've enhancing your practical energies. Maybe both, right? And they feel like people, like, that's like your continuous progress makes you beautiful. The fact that you keep enhancing, and some of you are enhancing without even realizing it, and people are like, dang, pal 2 is always progressing, always standing up to new challenges. They come out of it, they're not afraid to leave a situation where they will be refused to settle. I'm hearing this impasse represents relationships that where people wanted you to settle, and they see that you are so wise and that you have to continue moving forward. You have to continue finding more wisdom and truth, and not staying in a situation that had no more wisdom and truth. Okay. Very interesting. Let's get a little bit of tarot to confirm what makes you beautiful, pal. I'm hearing something where there was like a big, it was a big relationship that you had to leave behind, a big job or a big situation that was there was no more growth in it, and you couldn't. I'm hearing that people are saying that you have released their option, or released something big and moved on with their life, and they see that that was like very courageous for you to do, because most people would have given up, or most people would have settled. Okay. And that this may have even caused a major change for you, and that you handled it with a lot of ease and grace, right? And creatively adapted and transitioned. Okay, they see that your focus is very beautiful. Power to what makes you beautiful. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something here where you working alone. Okay, you working by yourself. Collaboration with, that you want it, where you want it with this person, right? I'm also feeling like we have the Four of Wands and we have the Hangman. Okay, this relationship where there was a lot of harmony and celebration and fun. Right, this person, they have still been, like, we have the Lovers, right? I'm definitely getting like divine connections. There's no collaboration in the material realm with this person. And I feel that you are realizing that this impasse has been related to some type of sacrifice. Okay, with the love triangle. Okay, somebody's name starts with the letter NLRPM. So in this process of of working alone, right, with this person, you have actually enhanced your values. Something about this relationship is up and down, in and out. Okay, but they see that you've embraced the change, so that you can work on things for yourself and to grow up and be responsible on your own, and not rely on and depend on other people for physical security with the Three of Pentacles. They see you have released your dependencies on other people for physical security, and have amplified this value of independence and security and sovereignty, because of some kind of, like, they realize some type of resolution that you've been solving for yourself. And that's what makes you so beautiful, pal, too. Let me know how that resonates. Don't forget to shop Cosmic Intelligence for our Valentine's Day sale. Treat yourself to something nice. We have the store on sale for 25% off, and I would love to see you become a donor. But until next time, pal, too, you're so beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your selection. So you chose the white frosting donut. So let's hop into it. What makes you beautiful, Pal 3? We have the Advocate. Pal 2. Something about you getting inspired by self-compassion. Something where you have learned that you are not the only one who suffers from something. A lot of you guys, what makes you beautiful is how you put action behind that. How you actually go about. You're not just like a keyboard advocate. You're not a keyboard activist. You're not somebody who is just attaching on to advocacy work for the potential gains and personal gains, right? What makes you beautiful is that you are actually like this truly compassionate person, and you are intrinsically motivated to do this work because of your desire to serve others. I love that. Pile 2, I'm hearing something where someone was wearing a plaid shirt. Okay, we have a bully. Okay, we have hero. Yes, I feel like something where we have the poet, okay, which also came out in the last pile, I think. So, I feel like a lot of you guys, you have been You have been speaking out a lot against about bullying. These are people, I'm hearing something where you have been bullied because people have been, this is their way of hiding behind their deep fear about you. This is, I'm hearing that something about you have been speaking out against about people who have just been like intimidated by you, and confronting these bullies for being verbally and physically abusive. I'm getting like people who have like literally been like, they have literally been so intimidated by you that they have gone to the extremes of physical abuse. Some of you guys, this could be domestic abuse in your relationships. I'm also getting bullied at a young age in your childhood. And a lot of you have been on this journey of empowering yourself over all these people who tried to put you down. And they see that you've been expressing these insights about bullying and how you've been getting harassed and how you've been getting and how you've been empowering yourself over all of these oppressive things. They find this to be very beautiful, okay? And how you've been speaking out and helping other people realize how they've been getting bullied and suppressed, and people have not been wanting them to be confident in themselves. People have not been wanting them to, haven't been wanting you and you, like the people that you serve, to like people who are victims of this bullying, to be empowered, right? People, you have been learning that a lot of people have just not been wanting you to be empowered because they hate to, they're so intimidated by you already, right? Yeah, and how you've been helping people see, find balance and truth to these negative experiences. You have been bringing a lot, you've been helping people push themselves and empower themselves and to overcome the negative effects of this bullying that has been going on in their lives. And how you've been letting people oppress you by lacking your own decision-making initiative. You've been learning to stand on your own, have your own, stand for something or fall for anything, and you have been not allowing yourself to be, victimized over these bullies, right? Just because they were intimidated of you, right? And a lot of people, find this to be very beautiful, and how you have learned how to make your own decisions for yourself and to not let, even if you get bullied and ostracized and alienated, how you did not let that stop you from empowering yourself, and you were like your own hero, and now you turn around and you save other people as well. That's what I'm hearing. So I love that. I'm also hearing something where you have you started to help people make decisions, okay? Something about you help people make decisions that will lead them into the most, their most empowered self, is what I'm hearing, okay? What did I say? Yes, their most desired self. They see that you have learned, you've manifested by making all these great decisions that led to all this inspired action. And from all those different actions, you've gained wisdom, you've gained insights, and you've brought something, you brought this bullying situation into fairness and balance, okay? And they see that you are letting people see the negative side of this situation. You're letting people see the truth, and that's inspired by your compassion to serve. That's very beautiful, Pal 3. Okay, so you are a hero, and that's what makes you so beautiful, right? Expansion and manifestation. Your manifestation, the way you have expanded, the way you have grown, the way you have moved and progressed past these bullies that tried to verbally and physically abuse you and to stop you from that were negative and destructive. We have Psyche. Yes, that's so confirming. I feel like what makes you beautiful, Pal 3, is that the way you have expanded and manifested was by learning the psyche, learning about these people's mind and their consciousness, and learning that they just have, some of them have not even been conscious that they've been intimidated by others. Some of them have not been, they've been projecting their insecurities onto other people. And a lot of what this is you have been teaching people, right? Your compassionate advocacy teaches people that they have been hiding behind their own demons and their own fears. And this inspires them to be verbally and physically abusive. And they see that because you have grown a consciousness around your bullies, you have not internalized that, you've found balance, and you've understood where their consciousness was at, and like your soul has evolved so much, and they see that you have like this beautiful mind, and this beautiful gifted mind of like that may have like ostracized you or alienated you from classmates or growing up, something about you being very advanced with your consciousness at a young age, and that may have like, because people were intimidated by how advanced you were, it's like they have often bullied you. Okay, and this is what you're helping shed light on. Okay, and the fact that you expanded anyway and didn't let these people, plant negative seeds in your psyche and your mind. Okay, so you brought justice to a bullying situation. Okay, and I'm hearing what you manifested, you ate. Okay, you ate. Ate a Pisces up and gave it right back. for a bully, right? Some of them, for bullying, they quite literally lost their wealth because of like the way that you brought truth out, the way that you advocate for this. People, they know like it's the truth, right? They see that it's the truth. Okay, so what makes you beautiful? They see that you're always taking actions for your future self. They see that you like the actions that you take today is for your future expansion, and they know that it will manifest. I will continue to give myself all the things that people in my past have denied me of. Yes, they see that you have all of these bullies denied you of love, peace, and support because they've been so fearful and hiding behind verbal and physical abuse. I'm hearing a lot of women or people of your same gender having, an issue with you being very passionate about your own empowerment. And instead of, supporting you or getting inspired by you, they have done something to a destructive effect, spreading false stories about you, or doing things to, pull from your solar plexus to stop you from having willpower, and stop you from being confident within yourself. I'm getting that your personal empowerment actually got into a lot of people's psyche. The people who denied you in the past, they see that you gave everything to yourself that they denied to you. Your bullies, they're seeing you have everything that you want. Okay, they're seeing your manifestation. They're seeing you continue to love yourself and believe you are worthy and empower yourself, even though they tried to intimidate you or hurt you in some type of way with their abuse. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. What makes you beautiful? How you don't fumble no opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles coming in. Okay, a new financial opportunity to expand is what I'm hearing. The Ace of Wands reversed. So someone here where you still have not grown the consciousness or awareness around something, something that is causing like a misalignment, right? There is expansion. Like, it's crazy because like I'd never seen this before. Like, you are expanding. I don't know if you're expanding with someone, or like this involves like a breakup, or just like with the Two of Cups. These, like, I'm hearing that you are just like in reverse. These are relationships where people were verbally or physically abusive, and you learned that they were just like, they had a misalignment in values, and that with this Ace of Wands in the reverse, that reflects to you that they still have like not like chosen enough like loving and compassionate like value and decision making. This is showing you that this person is still not ready or something like that, right? That just shows you that this is like something where there is the wrong timing, or this breakup, this person is not giving you, they're not showing up for you. They're not they're in, like, I'm hearing some of them are in the negative. They're like literally verbally and physically abusive, or they were only doing something for their own personal gain. And this is like showing, like, what makes you beautiful is the fact that like you are expanding and getting new opportunities with Three of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, and that a lot of these people, including romantic partners and like a group of bullies, they are literally not having any new spiritual beginnings, okay? And people are seeing that your consciousness, your soul, and your mind have evolved, and that these people it is very clear, and that these are the people in your past that denied you. And there's shit like, what makes you beautiful is that like you have been like, people see that you have had the empowerment, and they see that you like, you did not let these bullies suppress you or put you down, and you continue to grow and thrive, is what I'm hearing. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Pal 3. So let's get your healing mantra, and then we will wrap, so that you can continue to affirm your beauty. Okay, one please. Unhooking the past. Yes, unhook yourself from that bullying past that you were in. You will not continue to get verbally and physically abused. You've expanded beyond those relationships. They just did not have the same values as you. There's nothing to regret when I learned from my past. Didn't you get wisdom and insights? Didn't you find balance and truth? Now you know how to empower yourself, and you know not to let anybody ever try to take your power again. Do not surrender your power ever again to people who are just intimidated by you, right? This is showing you that while you have been so full of self-doubt around your own potential, that you have been so full of doubt that people are so afraid of your potential. Okay, someone is very afraid of your potential and how big you will become, especially this bully in the past who tried to destroy your life. Is what I'm hearing. Thank you so much, Pal 3. Let me know how that resonates. Don't forget that Cosmic Intelligence is 25% off for Valentine's Day weekend. So go pick out a treat for yourself and become a donor with Divas Can Manifest. We would love to have you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Pal 4. Welcome to your selection. So you chose the pink heart, and let's get into it. So how are people... What makes you beautiful, Pal 4? Okay, what makes you beautiful? Some of you guys, you are there's a certain kind of color that you wear, and people know that this is like your color. Something about you know your undertones very well. You know what looks good on you. Okay, some of you guys are here from Pal 2. So let's see, what makes you beautiful, Pal 4? We have the secret that came out in the last pile. Okay. Pile 4, what makes you beautiful? We have the companion in the reverse. Okay. What makes you... I'm hearing that you've had a lot of like relationships with people who have been, you know, a lot of romantic relationships that have been very nurturing, caring, and sensitive, right? But I feel like a lot of what makes you beautiful is that you are often met with a lot of commitment phobes, or people who end up betraying you because they can't commit. Okay, some of them, they literally don't even know themselves, so they don't know what's right for them. Okay, something about these people, they have lost their personal identity. And so some of you have been dealing with betrayal bonds, or people who have not been loyal and trustworthy with you. And you can see that they haven't been able to commit to you, even though they know that you are like their loyal companion, okay? And they often, you know, break your confidence in them, betray you, or you realize that they have been projecting like a pseudo self. A lot of people, they see your like, what makes you beautiful is that you still end up like loving these people, or these are like your untraditional relationships. Some of you guys, they find that you have like a unconventional relationship. You have an out of like, you know, something that an open relationship, a polygamous relationship, maybe a same gender relationship, and they see that you are like so unselfish and non-possessing of your partner. So if they want to go out and explore their options, like, you let them, because that shows that they still haven't been able to commit to you. They're still not sure, and people actually find this to be very beautiful. Like, they see that you are, yeah, a lot of people are talking about this. They're talking about this companion that, dishonored your trust, and they may have passed on some private or secret information, or like quite literally just like betrayed your confidence in them. And you realize that, you have been wanting to, making sure that people like consider, like, what makes you beautiful is that you're very considerate of other people's feelings. Like, you honor people's trust, and you are so loyal to these companions, and you're so compassionate to other people. You don't thrive on passing on, like, you don't gossip. A lot of you people just don't, you don't gossip, or you don't need to pass on someone's private information that they entrusted you with, right? I'm hearing a lot of, what makes you beautiful is that people know that when they talk to you and they confide in you, that they can be confident that you will not thrive on the power of passing on that information that may harm them. Okay, I'm getting that what makes you beautiful is that even though you have like something about you, people do see that you have your own fear of commitment, or you've been having your own struggles knowing what you've wanted in your life. Power forward. So yeah, I feel like they see that, like, something about there being a lot of gossip around a relationship, a companion that you were very legitimate, a very legitimate companion with this person. I'm hearing lots of harmony, lots of unconditional love, lots of tenderness, tenacity, and unselfishness, and loyalty. And this companion, they may have betrayed you because they were angry, right? And you realize that they were peer pressured into something, or they did what was fashionable at the time. They did what was popular, right? It was popular to betray you. It was popular to be against you. And they panicked and was not able to stay loyal because they lost their personal identity in this group of people who just, like, I'm hearing that they just wanted to rebel against you because you were their like legitimate authority, and they were peer pressured to hate you, or they were peer pressured to betray you or pass on your secret information. Okay, so what makes you beautiful is that, like, you saw the beauty in this person's pseudo self, and them being unsure of who they are, and getting, I don't know, getting they pretty much got led astray, right? They got caught up in this peer pressuring situation, and you realize that some of them may have been angry at you for something as well, and you were very understanding about it. Okay, Capricorn energy. What makes you beautiful, Pal? For something about you, you have a higher status in society. You have like, you're very loyal again, and they see that this is like a higher value that you like, that people of your status have. They see that, like, some of them, they're seeing that, like, that there's certain values. They see that there's like certain values that that people of your type of status and position has. So some of them, they quite literally are not in the same, like, they try to, like, something about you, your position was literally the authority, and a lot of these people rebelled against your authority because they were peer pressured to, or they were just angry about something, or they were trying to be controlling about something. What makes you beautiful is that, like I said, people know that they can trust you. Okay, they know that they can trust you because of how like they see that you, like, even as this authority, they see that you've worked for this position of authority, that it was earned by merit. And they see that this is like, you have like these strong values associated with your position in society, perhaps, or maybe you've just like gained a standard of doing things because of like your vocational training, and just like your proper ways of doing things and making decisions, and how you handle your business as well. They know that you are very ambitious. That makes you very beautiful. So like, you're definitely like, what makes you beautiful is like, you just literally do a very good job at what you do, and you've been dedicated to it, and you've been trustworthy in this authority position that you're in. Like, what you're drawing highlights to is like illegitimate authorities, or people who betray, or people who do something to obstruct. But there's something very beautiful about your status. Something about your status. What makes you beautiful? It shows like that you've reached stability in life. Okay. We have find an oracle. And we have attachment on the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm hearing you're very beautiful, but you're not for everybody. I definitely feel like a lot of people, like I said, they may try to reject your legitimacy because they're angry, right, at something. They're angry that you, about your status, okay? A lot of them, they're angry about your status. They're mad that they have the same status about you. So I'm hearing that just like you being at a high status or higher status than these people, they're just going to have like, there's going to be a lot of talk about you. We have gratitude. What makes you beautiful, powerful? Okay. How you stay grateful for everything that you have. I'm hearing that the way that some people are seeing you literally build yourself up, and you're very ambitious around like your coming into like your position of power and wealth and status. And a lot of people, they see that you are very grateful for your position in society. You're very grateful for like the things like you're very grateful, right? Because of like, you're realizing that some of this stuff has not been like education and like certain opportunities that you had have not been like gifted to other people so easily. Or like, I don't even know if it's like because of like that it was easy for you to get these things, or for you to have the status and position. I just feel like it was because you were persistent and ambitious. A lot of these people, they would have given up if they like, I'm hearing, if they met some of the challenges and obstacles that you've had to face. A lot of these people are super melancholic and dissatisfied in their lives, and inflexible, and you have just like, you sacrificed so much, and a lot of people would not make those kind of sacrifices because they're complacent and inflexible, and they don't want to adapt through a change. They don't want to go through any kind of struggle to get to where they want. A lot of people, they know that you're very presidential as well, something like that, something where you're very you give like first lady energy. You're very poised and put together, well mannered, and like this reflects your status, and they feel like that's very beautiful. They feel like you are very grateful for, you know, all that you have, okay, for being in this position. Because a lot of people, you know, they for one, you know, the universe is not, I feel like people who, some people may have like high positions in society and not be like trustworthy, but you're reflecting like that like you're reflecting like a benevolent authority while you're like shedding light. Maybe you even have shed light on people or different authorities that have been negative in some type of way. They've been apathetic. They have been poor decision makers. They have they do not honor trust, and they don't have consideration for other people's feelings. So you are just like this benevolent authority that people find to be very beautiful, and that you got to this position from being determined, ambitious, and persistent, while other people, they just are privileged, and they are like they have no concern with other people, or they have like this poor attachment to like wealth and money and power, and you are just showing people that you are like not attached to those things, and you're very grateful for everything. So I feel like for some of you guys, you need to go ahead and book a personal reading if you're inquiring about a Capricorn. Okay, book a personal reading, get a reading done on this person, because something where this person, they have been betraying you and passing on your information. Okay, this person has been a big gossip. someone that you were very tenacious with, someone that you were very loyal to. This person was very selfish and cold, and they have been passing on, like they've been thriving on passing on this information about you because they know that you have like a high status in society, and they've been trying to like taint your reputation or make people not trust you, because they want to be the one in control, or they want to like they just maybe have grown an ill will towards you because they are shallow, materialistic, and have like a different set of values than you do when it comes to like your attachment to the material realm. Okay, what makes you beautiful, powerful? Disconnect, withdrawal, reception. Okay. So someone here, you have been I feel like people have been saying that you have been very beautiful after getting betrayed, and having to disconnect from this companion that betrayed you. Okay, this person didn't have any personal identity, and this showed that they were just materialistic and shallow, conformists and social climbers. Okay, they feel like since you've withdrawn from this person that you have like you have literally emotionally closed off from this person, because they were not like giving, or because they were just like inflexible themselves, did not want to like rejecting your legitimate authority. They see that like you have stayed so grateful after like finally achieving stability after maybe not having it because of this person or something like that. I'm getting that you disconnected from certain things and gained your own emotional and financial stability. Okay, so let's get your affirmation around what makes you beautiful. Pow for Happy Valentine's Day. Remember your inner and outer beauty. Okay. Hating you for hurting me will only stand in the way of me loving me. I release all negative feelings towards people who are not sorry for the way they have hurt me and are no longer worthy of an emotional reaction. Yeah, this person, they have not, like I said, they were cold and apathetic, and they have not been, they haven't been sorry for the way they have hurt you, right? The way that you were loyal and tenacious and unselfish with them. They are no longer worthy of an emotional reaction, and they see that you are very grateful for this lesson, and that you are like, this is beautiful, that you're not letting, like, you're not hating this person for hurting you. Okay, you're not hating this person for hurting you. So, and I'm hearing that because you were honest and you never take a loss. Like, I'm hearing that it's never your loss. Respectfully, friends. Respectfully, because of like your position in society, these people were probably just at a lower position anyway, so you're like, well, you don't really matter in the grander scheme of things. Like, you're no longer worthy of an emotional reaction because you showed me your status in society when you turned it to like this petty gossip and thrived on the power of passing on my secret information that shows that you were just like a petty like gossip, and it shows that you were like at the lowest aspects of like society and stuff like that. So like, I'm hearing that like people find that you, instead of like, you're not this gossipy person that sits around all day thriving on the power of passing on other people's information, that you're so busy being ambitious and driven towards your own goals. It reflects that you are just like you have different values, and you're at a higher society, and you're very grateful for having this awareness, right? It's showing that these people, like you literally, they're no longer worthy of an emotional reaction because they literally are irrational. So it's like you don't need to have any negative feelings about someone who doesn't make sense. So people see that the way that you release emotional blockages is beautiful. Okay. So yeah, strength in the reverse. I'm hearing a lot of petty gossip. Somebody's name is Blue. Okay, because like you realize that they have only literally been so, like, they had like such a bad self-esteem. Like, when I think about your solar plexus is responsible for your like self-identity, your personal willpower, and you are learning that a lot of these people have just been so they've been lacking like inner spirit. They've lacked the soul. They've lacked a consciousness. They've lacked a personal identity, and I'm hearing that they're bandwagoners, or they were angry at you because they projected their insecurities on you. They were having a power struggle with you, and some of them, they just rejected you because they were peer pressured to do so, and they didn't have their own decision making authority in the situation, or they were quite literally attached to more shallow and superficial things, and you're just like, I'm ambitious and driven, and I have like a thirst for wisdom and truth. I don't have a thirst for material things like these people do. Okay, what makes you beautiful is that a lot of people actually see that you may have nice possessions, or you may have like this enhanced status and quality of life, but none of this is like because it is like you just want to appear to look like you have this type of status. It shows like in your possessions and in your quality of your life, that this was a representation of your wisdom and truth that you found from exploring and understanding the quality of things, understanding the value of things, and just like being so smart, right? You're the empress and they're the strength in the reverse. What do you think is going to happen? Like, you have these abundant luxuries around you. I'm hearing lots of flowers and lots of resources, and you feel like I'm hearing that people are like, you are the whole world. And people, I'm hearing that you are literally this person's whole world, or like you are like the empress, and all of these people around you just feel so insecure and so self-loathing, and they don't have like a personal identity, and you're just like this super embodied person, and they see that you quite literally, what makes you beautiful is because you're like literally the empress. Okay, this could literally be a Leo as well. Okay, I'm hearing that there's been a feminine in your environment that's been very intimidated by your status, your vocational training, your education, and they see that you have like that this person betrayed your trust because they were struggling for power, and because they were in a lower position in society or something like that. Okay, what makes you beautiful, powerful? Yeah, the star in the reverse, right? We have the we have two major arcana, and then on the bottom of the deck, 8 of cups. So these are definitely people who you've like, you don't have any faith in them. It's like they see that you have like, it's not beautiful that you like don't have faith in them. I just feel like that even though you were disappointed and let down in these situations, you still remained abundant, right? You understand, like with the Empress, they see that you are still like loving you, even though these people who hurt you, like I'm hearing that these people who hurt you only were like standing in the way of you loving you, and they feel like since you've like disconnected it and withdrawn from these people who hurt you, you no longer were reacting emotionally to them. That made you even more abundant. LOL, I love that. Let's get your healing mantra and then we will wrap. What makes you beautiful? Right? They know that you are like the light, you are truth, you are wisdom, you are loyal, you are tenacious, you are unselfish, you are trustworthy, you are considerate of other people's feelings, you are a legitimate authority that wants to impact social change, right? And help people release their unhealthy attachments. Okay. I love that. So let's get your healing mantra and affirm your beauty. Okay. Powerful. Hating you for loving me will only stand in the way of loving me. Expanding inner power. Yes, this is more solar plexus energy, and this strength card, and all these yellows as well. Like a lot of these people, what makes you beautiful is that even though these people who hurt you, they wanted to restrict your power or control you in some type of way, but you only expanded your power, and that enhanced your position in society is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that they were mad before, they really mad now. Your affirmation: I am most powerful when my creativity is given a voice, right? The Empress is very creative, very abundant, very flourishing. And I feel like you are your most powerful right now because you have given your creativity a voice. You have given your pain a voice. You've been enhancing like your power by, I'm getting that your creativity, it helps you understand where your emotional blockages are. And that realizing, getting that truth and balance around it actually gives you, it empowers you and strengthens you. You are so beautiful. I love that. Okay. That's what I'm saying about what makes you beautiful right now. Power 4. We'll get, you're definitely like so emotionally stable, and like you have not let like the people who hurt you stop you from loving you, and did not, and release the negative feelings that were associated with them. Like they literally could have caused like low self-esteem, and they literally could have caused like a lack of faith, but you remain blessed and balanced. I love that, and I'll see you in the next one, Pal 4. Don't forget to shop Cosmic Intelligence. We're having a 25% off Valentine's Day sale, so you can go check out all the perfumes that we have been loving and try to get yourself something, a sweet treat for Valentine's Day. I love you so much. Let me know how that resonated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.